സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം
Hello, Namaskaram. Good morning.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste. Yeah. Audio is clear?
Yes, Guruji.
Yeah, okay. We'll start. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sadasivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Kesavam Badarayanam सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महद् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोपला शल्यग्राहपती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैः रणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः. Om. Good morning and namaskaram to all. So we have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We are in the 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yogam. We have completed up to verse number 47 we finished. 47 Bhagavan Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darshitam Atma Yogat Tejomayam Vishwamanandamadyam Yanme Twadanyena Na Drishtapurvam. Arjuna, Tejomayam Vishwam Anandam. This shining or attractive Vishwam, this infinite Anandam Vishwam, infinite in the form of this universe, and the first one, Adyam, the first form, May Idam Param Rupam, my this divine Rupam, my Vishwarupam, my this divine Rupam, Prasannena Maya, I have shown you with Prasannena, graciously, happily. I am shown you with, I have blessed you by showing you this Vishwarupam. Atma Yogat Tava Darshitam. You have seen this Vishwarupam, the universe, as my body. You saw that Vishwarupam Atma Yogat by my yogic power. My yoga power, you saw this. Yet this Rupam Twadanyena na Drishtapurvam. Everybody cannot say this. Arjuna, you are blessed that you are able to see people or jivas who are matured enough, who have got a high level of spirituality in them, or high level of purified mind, okay, only will be able to see this Vishwarupam. So Arjuna, that Rupam you have seen because of Prasannena, my blessing as well as my yoga power. Right? So Bhagavan continues, 48 verse, 11th chapter 48. Na veda yajnadhyayanair na danaihi na chakriyabhir na tapobhirugraihi evam rupa shakya aham nriloke drashtum twadanyena kuru pravira. Yeah, so Bhagavan says, Bhagavan continues, Hey Kurupravira, hey Arjuna, one second. Arjuna, Nriloke. Nriloke means in this Manishya Loke, Nriloke, Evam Rupam Aham. This Rupam, the Vishwarupam, the Vishwarupam that you saw as Aham, my Vishwarupam, Aham, Twadanyena. For anyone who is not ready to receive this, Twadanyena means other than you. Okay, Twadanyena, other than you means other than those who are not ready to see this Vishwarupam, or who are not in that level of spirituality, who don't have the required purified mind. Okay, Twadanyena drashtum na shakyaha, it is not possible to see. Drashtum na shakyaha, it is impossible for them who don't have certain kind of purified mind, will not be able to see this Vishwarupam. Then Danaihina, through Danam, that is through giving gifts, Kriya Bihina, by doing various sorts of karmas, rituals, etc. It is not possible to see this Vishwarupam. and ugraihi tapobhihi na, through ugra tapas. Here tapas, ugra tapas means by doing a lot of penance or doing a lot of austerity, by doing torturing their body, standing on one leg, not eating food, torturing their body, etc. Through that also it is not possible to see this Vishwarupam. See, here Bhagavan gives the Vishwarupa Darshana Upayam. One who is in the path of spirituality, one who is in the path to progress, okay, what is the required qualification is Nishkama Bhakti. Nishkama Bhakti towards Bhagavan. That is very much mandatory. It is mandatory to have Nishkama Bhakti without having any desire. Absolutely no desire. With that Nishkama Bhakti who has devotion towards God, through what? Then first we have to understand who is this God. Where is this God? Right? What are we, when we say God, what is it? Like that we have to do a proper inquiry, and knowing that Atma Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavanidi Shabdyade, the sound Brahman, the sound Paramatma, the sound Bhagavan, it's all same, right? That which is there as Chaitanyam, as Chit in every one of us, which is there, which is close to me, which is none other than me, is the Bhagavan, which is there as Chaitanyam inside me, inside you all, inside all the plants, animals and the other Panchabhutas, etc. Everywhere that which is there as Chit, which is one, Ekam. Then what we said to Taittiriya Upanishad says no, Sayaschayam Purushe Yascha Savaditye Sa Ekaha. In this Jivas, in this Purusha, as well as in that Sun. So in all the objects of this world that you see, smell, taste, etc., is that Chaitanyam which is there, which manifests as many. One who understands God this way, right? One who understands Bhagavan in this way is the real bhakti. So then this person, this jiva does not ask for anything. Why someone will ask for something? Because one lacks something. I lack this. There is some atripti is there. Why there is atripti? Because we think we miss something. Why do we think we miss something? When we think we miss something, it is because by not acquiring that object, we will be unhappy. Right? If we lose something, we will be unhappy. So the feeling of loss or the feeling of acquiring something which will give me happiness, this is the ajnanam. This is the ignorance. Okay, that is the reason why we think that this person is unhappy. So this is the way, this is what we feel that incompleteness in us. So why this incompleteness is there? It is because we don't know our true nature. My true nature is Satchidananta Rupam. My Swarupam is Sat Chit Anandam. Right? Existence. I exist. My existence is there at all times, in all avasthas, in Bhutam, Vartamanam, Bhavi. So I always existed. I never die. This is my Swarupam, and I am limitless. I exist everywhere. I exist everywhere in this universe. I am unlimited. This feeling of this unlimitedness gives the bliss, Anandam. So this is the nature of Bhagavan, and that is none other than me. This is the real understanding of Bhagavan, Swarupam. So this Bhagavan, when the Bhagavan appears as many, right? When Bhagavan appears as many, and that Rupam which appears as many together, put together as a whole, is the Vishwarupam. Okay, everything, the whole universe as Vishwarupam, that is, we can think of as a prana, Vishwa prana. So as energy, right? You can think the subtlest thing that we can see, or you can think of, is the prana. The whole universe as one prana, that is the Vishwarupam. Okay, so this vision, or the other way, you can think of Bhagavan as Brahman with Maya. Okay, Brahman, Nirguna Brahman with Maya Sahita Brahman is the Ishvara, who is the controller of this universe, who is the Niyanta, one who is controlling, right? Then Vishasma Dvadah Pavate, everyone here, all the Panchabhutas, etc., they do their karma under the control of that one divinity, that is the Bhagavan. Okay, that way also Ishvara. Ishvara is the one who controls everything in this universe. So know that this Bhagavan is, when you think that the Bhagavan is there always with you, why there is a fear? There is absolutely nothing to fear. Then there is nothing to gain. Nothing to gain. You don't need any outside object for your happiness, because you yourself is infinite, you are full, you are content, you don't need anything. Your Swarupam is Anandam. Your Swarupam is that Shanti, your peace. The peace is Anandam, and that Anandam is the Swarupam of Bhagavan. And that is your Swarupam as well as mine, as well as everyone else. One who realizes this will not want anything from outside. So with that, one who does all their karmas, all their actions as this Bhagavat Puja, then Nishkama karma, that is the Nishkama karma. So Nishkama karma, when someone does, whether that can be working in the office or as a homemaker or doctor or engineer or any job, as a king, any karma that everyone does, or as a Vaidika or as a one who is doing a pujas in the temple or at home, any karma that one does is to be done as a Nishkama. That karma when one does is the Nishkama Bhakti. The same, both are same. There is no difference between Nishkama karma and Nishkama Bhakti. Okay, so realizing the truth, understand what is the nature of Bhagavan, and which way we have to perform our actions. Right? Nishkama karma. This is karma yoga. One who does this, what will happen? It will remove the impurities of the mind. What are the impurities of the mind? The likes and dislikes, the attachment towards things, because without acquiring that, I will be unhappy. That is attachment. That is attachment. The attachment is not outside. The attachment is not outside. The attachment is inside our mind. How someone will know that I have attachment towards? It is inside the mind. Outside you cannot see. Right? You are different. The other object is different. See, for example, this bottle is not attached with my body. It is outside. But what is attachment? Attachment is inside the mind. Inside the mind, without which I will be unhappy. Or if I lose this, I will be unhappy. This is the attachment. Okay? This is raga dveshas. So this is the impurity of the mind. This attachment is the impurity of the mind. Once this one continues the journey in the path of spirituality, knowing what is Bhagavan and performing all the actions as Bhagavat Puja, will slowly get rid of the raga dvesha. It will drop off on its own. We don't have to do anything. It will drop off on its own. It will slowly fall away. It will fall away. Okay? And this you cannot get by doing yajnam, or dhanam or tapas without understanding this point. If we do any yajnam or if we do any dhanam, all these are all karmas, right? All these are all rituals. Dhanam, giving gifts to others, and doing tapas, that any sorts of tapas you can do. But if this, and if Veda Adhyayanam, that is what he says, no? Na Veda Yajna Adhyayanaihi na Danaihi. Veda Adhyayanam, learning to chant mantras, right? And if learning to chant mantras or doing yajnam, dhanam, etc., if they are performed to increase the or boosting the ego, then what will happen? What will happen is not only that these actions will not take you away from God, it will not it will not allow you to merge with God. The realization of the self will go far away. It will be very, very impossible. It will take a more and much more janmas before the realization happens. So what is important here is all the yajnas, dhanam, tapas, vedadhyanam, right? If these are done as a offering to God, nishkama bhakti, I don't want anything, Bhagavan. I am full. I am content. I don't need anything because you are always with me. I don't need anything else in this world. Right? I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want even this body to be perfectly healthy. Even that also we are not asking. Even we don't want that I want to die early. Both. Right? So this nishkama bhakti, right? Let the prakriti do its way. Let it flow its way. We are the sakshi. We are watching it. We are watching the whole prakriti. As the prakriti moves, let it flow. Let it continue its course. Right? We are not that prakriti. We are that Satchidananda Swarupam. You are the same Tattvamasi and Aham Brahmasmi. This is the attitude of a sadhaka. So this will not happen overnight, right? This will not happen overnight. Let it take its own time. Stay in satsanga. Stay in satsang. Keep on remembering Bhagavan. Keep on remembering this Vedanta. For that, what to do? We have to listen to the talks by various acharyas, various mahatmas, read Bhagavad Gita, understand Upanishads. So stay in satsang and be a real sadhaka, be in real spirituality. Drop off the selfishness, right? So this yajnam, dhanam, tapas, vedadhyanam, etc., if it is done for any personal glory or for money, okay, or for increasing the ego, if this is all this is done, it will not be possible to see the Vishwarupam. Vishwarupam means it will not be able to see this Bhagavan as one, right? So that is what he says, na veda yajna adhyayanair na danaihi na cha kriyabhihi. Kriyabhihi means various kinds of rituals. Na tapobhihi, ugraihi tapobhihi. By torturing the body, etc. If it is done to gain something, to get something, it will not help. Okay? Na cha kriyabhihi na tapobhi ugraihi evam rupaha sakya aham nriloke. In this Manushya loke, nriloke means in this human world, hey Arjuna, evam rupam tvad anyena drashtum na sakyaha. Tvad means those who have got that level of spirituality or that purified mind only will be able to see this Vishwarupam. Not, that means we have to get rid of the Ragadvesham, We have to purify our mind. Chitta Shuddhi is very, very important. Without Chitta Shuddhi, by performing all these actions, if it is done with an attachment towards things, what will happen is the ego will increase only. The layer, the thickness of this Raga Dvesha will go on increasing, and the truth will never be revealed. We will move away from the truth. That is the warning Bhagavan gives here. So don't think that by learning to chant Vedas or mantras or slogas, stotras, etc., or by doing lot of pujas and yajnas, and by doing various other dhanam, etc., when we do perform, if it is not done as nishkama, it will not help you, it will not purify the mind, it will only increase the layers, it will increase the thickness, and it will require more and more janmas to get rid of this layers. We'll continue. Bhagavan continues, Ma te vyatha ma cha vimudha bhavaha drishtva rupam ghoram idring mamedam vyapeta bhihi pritamanah punastvam tadeva me rupamidam prapashya. Ma te vyatha ma cha vimudha bhavaha drishtva rupam ghoram idring mamedam vyapeta bhi pritamanah punastvam tadeva me rupamidam prapashya. What Bhagavan says? Mama idrik goram idam rupam. My this Vishwarupam, this Rupam which you have seen me, Arjuna, this type of, this fearsome, goram, fearful, scary, this Vishwarupam, drishtva, by seeing this, te vyathama, don't be anxious, don't be sad, don't worry. Okay, so Bhagavan consoles him, pacifies him. Hey Arjuna, Mama idrik goram idam rupam, you saw the Kala Rupa, right, which is swallowing everything, which comes and disappears, and this Vishwarupa is eating up everything, because I am the Kala Rupi, Bhagavan says, it eats up everything. Whatever is being created will be destroyed, whatever is being born will die. So by seeing this, you don't worry, Arjuna, drishtva te vyathama, seeing this, don't be anxious, don't worry. Vimudha bhavaha cha ma. Vimudha bhavaha means don't be in panic. Okay, don't freeze. Okay, don't be bewildered. What is it? Bewildered. Don't be in panic. Don't freeze. Vyapeta bhihi. Vyapeta bhihi means don't be afraid. Okay, drop all the fear. Don't be afraid. Pritamanaha tvam me tad idam rupam eva prapashya. Pritamanaha, with a pleasant mind, be happy, with a delighted heart, right? With a delighted heart, with a pleasant mind, pritamanaha tvam me tad idam rupam eva prapashya. You may once again see my other rupam, my old rupam. Other rupam means Krishna rupam. Okay, you will see my Saumya rupam. That will come later. So don't be afraid of this Vishwarupam. Don't worry by seeing all that is created being eaten up and destroyed by me. Don't worry about that Kala rupam. Pritamanaha, with a delighted heart, with a pleasant mind, tvam me idam rupam prapashya. I will show my original rupam, or my old rupam I will show you. See, the purpose of showing Vishwarupam to Arjuna, and of course to us also, all of us also, by seeing this Vishwarupam of this Bhagavan, the purpose is not to create bhayam. The purpose is not to cause fear inside our minds. But for what? It is to show the Ishvara Prabhavam, We have to know that this Bhagavan, the consciousness, which is the Chaitanyam, is so Sarva Shakti, Sarveshwara. He is the Sarveshwara. He is one only, and under him, under his control, the whole universe is functioning. The Niyanta. So that Sarveshwara Bhavam, to show that Sarveshwara Bhavam, only Bhagavan showed this Vishwarupam. It is not to cause any fear. Once we know that there is Bhagavan who is controlling everything, why to worry? Why worry? It is like somebody who is in the train. He is sitting in the train and then he is carrying his box, his luggage on his head. And somebody asked him, why are you carrying this luggage on your head? He said that, no, I have to carry, like that. No, the train is there already going. You just keep it down. It won't go anywhere. You don't have to carry on your head. So like that, we are unnecessarily carrying all the burden on our head when the train. So Bhagavan is there who is controlling everything, who is taking care of everything. We don't have to worry about it. So one who realizes this will be free, right? Put the luggage down. Is there. Put it. The train will take everything. Similarly, our life will be so easy and peaceful if we leave everything to God. Don't have to hold on to this and that for our happiness. So this Sarveshwara Bhavam, the controlling, the all controlling power Bhavam of Bhagavan, he wants to show. That is the reason why he showed Arjuna and us also the Vishwarupam. The purpose of showing Vishwarupam is not to create bhayam or panic, but to make Arjuna understand the Sarveshwara Bhavam, and which will lead to perform the Swadharma, which will lead to perform our Swadharma with utmost efficiency, without fear, without being anxious. Right? So, otherwise what will happen? Arjuna was in panic earlier, he was in the moham, he didn't know whether to carry out whether to kill these people or whether to continue the war or whether to run away to the forest. Already the crowd has come, all the army has come on both sides, now all ready to fight. Now Arjuna is unable to fight. Arjuna is worried whether it is right to kill these people, the gurus and pitamahas, etc. So Arjuna forgot the Swadharma. He forgot. Or to carry out one Swadharma, one who is afraid. Right? So here, by seeing Vishwarupam, it is not to cause fear, but to get rid of the fear and makes us to do our Swadharma without getting anxious, without being fearful, right? With a very clear understanding of Bhagavan and the Prakriti and everything, one will be able to perform his Swadharma. So the purpose of showing Vishwarupa is to remove the fear. And once we know the Sarveshwara Bhavam, then why there is a cause of worry at all? There is nothing to worry. Perform our Swadharma, whatever the prarabdha is there, whatever for which each individual has come to this earth, right? Perform it. Just do it in wherever we are, whatever we are, as a grihastha, as a king, or as a sannyasi, whatever we are destined for, whatever the prarabdha is there, according to that one performs his Swadharma without fear, and all done by keeping the karma yoga, doing as a karma yoga. I don't want anything Bhagavan because my Swarupam is Sachidanandam, and perform all their duties, whether somebody is a homemaker or in an office, anyone, anything, scientist, doctor, engineer, or anyone, whoever is their Swadharma, let them continue their Swadharma. This allows us to be fearless in performing our Swadharma. Right? See, who gets scared? The Hiranyakashipu and people will get scared. Prahlada never got scared. When Narasimha appeared, everyone really got scared. Right? All the devas also got scared. Everyone got scared. But Prahlada never. He did not have any fear at all. He actually went and sat on his lap only. Why? Because he knew that this is Bhagavan who takes care of the whole world. There is nothing to fear. And my true nature is Bhagavan only. The same Bhagavan which is there in me is there everywhere. Then what is there to fear? There is nothing to fear. And this fact Prahlada knew it. From the very beginning, Prahlada knew it. So there was no fear. Even when Hiranyakashipu was trying to kill him this way and that way, torture his body, he knew that he is not the body. I am not this body, I am not this mind. Satchidananda Rupoham. So Prahlada never got scared. Right? There is no death for me. Only those who are in this ajnanam, who think that this is this, I am this body, etc., then I will die. Right? So Prahlada never got scared. Similarly, here the purpose of showing Vishwarupa is not to make Arjuna fear, but to be free and perform the Swadharma efficiently. Right? And perform that Swadharma. By performing the Swadharma, what will happen is, it will remove the attachment. It will remove his karma vasana. The karma vasana in Arjuna is war, fighting the war for the country. That also will slowly get rid of. We will get rid of that karma vasana and he will realize his true nature. The smriti will not go. Okay. So this is what Bhagavan says. One more time we will read. मा ते व्यथा मा च विमूढ भावः दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरमीदृङ्ममेदं व्यपेदभिः प्रीतमनाः पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य. Then by saying these words to Arjuna, then Sanjaya continues. Sanjaya says, Sanjaya is the one. Sanjaya uvacha ityarjunam vasudevastadhoktva swakam rupam darshayamasa bhuyah ashvasayamasa cha bhitamenam bhutva punas saumya vapur mahatma. So Sanjaya is now telling that after saying thus, Bhagavan took to his Rupam, Krishna Rupam. There are two versions we will discuss. Ityarjunam Vasudevastadhoktva. Vasudevaha, Krishna. This is Krishna. Arjunam iti yuktva, he told Arjuna thus, whatever we heard so far. Tadha swakam rupam, he took own rupam. Okay, own rupam, swakam rupam. We will see whether it is Mahavishnu rupam or Krishna rupam. We will discuss. Bhuyaha darshayamasa, again. Bhuyaha darshayamasa, he showed. Again he showed his Swarupam, Swakam Rupam. Then Mahatma, that Bhagavan who was Vishwatma or Vishwarupan, Mahatma, Punaha Saumya Vapuhu Bhutva. Again he took the Saumya Vapuhu. Saumya Vapuhu is, he took that pleasing Krishna Rupam. Bhutva Bhitam Yenam Ashvasayamasa cha. Okay, he pacified Arjuna. He consoled, don't be afraid. Who was afraid? No, who was afraid? Who was scared? He pacified him. So, see the first two lines says, what the first two lines? Ityarjunam vasudevas tadhoktva swakam rupam darshayamasa bhuyaha. See, earlier when Arjuna saw the Vishwarupam, he saw the divine Rupam of Bhagavan. with the Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padmam, etc., with the Kiridam, right? As Mahavishnu, Arjuna had seen this Divya Rupam when he saw the Vishwarupam. So inside that Vishwarupam, he saw Mahavishnu Swarupam also, the divine form of Bhagavan also he saw. And he was attracted and he wanted to see that. He told also, I want to see your Rupam with Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padmam and Kiridam, etc. I want to see you in that divine form. Arjuna requested, Bhagavan, you please come to that Rupam. Divine Rupam I want to see. Oh Bhagavan, I want to see that. So here what Bhagavan did is that he showed that Swakam Rupam, Bhuyaha Darshayamasa. He again appeared as the Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Pani. He came with the four hands, with the Kiridam, Srivatsam, etc. He appeared in front of Arjuna. Then after that, what happened? Ashvasayamasa cha bhitamenam. He pacified him. Don't worry. Don't be afraid of that Vishwarupam, etc. Bhitamenam bhutva punaha saumya vapuhu bhutva. He took to the Saumya vapuhu. He took to the Krishna form. Right? As the Parthasarathi. He was the charioteer of Arjuna. He came to that Manusha Rupam. Right? Manusha Rupam. He took to that own Rupam. This is the second verse. So, this is one explanation. Another commentary I read is that, see, Arjuna, after seeing Bhagavan, he understood. He said, I called you as Yadava, Krishna, etc. Right? I insulted you. I did not give you enough respect, etc. So here now, after seeing Bhagavan's Vishwarupam, Arjuna didn't want him to come back to his original Rupam and take to him as the Sarathi. Okay? He doesn't want. Arjuna didn't want Bhagavan Krishna as his Sarathi. He doesn't want anymore. So Arjuna wanted Bhagavan to take the Rupam of Krishna, to take the form of the divine Rupam, so that he can pray and prostrate in front of him at all times. So that is what he requested. Arjuna requested, you please come in that divine form only. That's what Arjuna requested. But Bhagavan, he had a duty to perform. Duty means avatar is not completed. Right? Bhagavan's avataram, Krishna avataram is not complete. So he has to come to that Krishna Rupam only. Right? This fact, see, everyone who comes in that avatar form, he has to complete that. Till that prarabdha is over. Bhagavan doesn't have any prarabdha, but still for the onlookers, he has to, avataram is not complete. So Bhagavan came to the Krishna Rupam and he continued as Parthasarathi. He continued to be his charioteer only. This fact Bhagavan knows. Arjuna doesn't know. Right? Arjuna is still not fully enlightened. He is not fully enlightened. He has to do karma, and this comes and goes. What? The divine Rupam comes and then divine Rupam goes. Vishwarupam comes, even Vishwarupam also will go. But he has not realized that it is the same self which is there in Arjuna, is the same self even in Krishna also. Right? So, the Brahman or Atma is one, and it is the same that is there in Arjuna as well as Krishna. This fact Arjuna is not so sure. Okay? That is the reason Arjuna wanted Bhagavan to take the divine form. Whereas Bhagavan knows this fact that these appearances, they come and go. So every individual has to have the avataram to be complete. So he has to continue as Krishna, and he has to be his charioteer and then live till the time is over, 125 years or whatever is Krishna's time. This fact Krishna knows, but Arjuna doesn't know. So Bhagavan took directly to Krishna's form only. This is another commentary. Okay, both are very nice. Both are beautiful. Yeah. See, for an enlightened person, these forms are not important. They are all still names and forms only. For an enlightened person, Sarvatra Brahma Darshanam only. That person, that in Jiva sees the whole universe as Brahman only, including himself or herself. So, Sarvatra Brahma Darshanam is the ultimate goal. This Sarvatra Brahma Darshanam is there in Krishna. Right? Sarvatra Brahma Darshanam has not come to Arjuna. Okay, I hope it's clear. This fact Arjuna doesn't know, Bhagavan knows. So Bhagavan came to directly as Krishna only. That Saumya Rupam he took. Okay. We'll continue. Arjuna Vacha. So either way you take. So Bhagavan showed him the divine form. He came to the divine form of Shankha Chakra Gada Padmam, and also with the Kiridam etc. He appeared in front of Arjuna, and then he came to the Krishna Rupam. That is why these two verses, the first two lines points to the fact that Bhagavan took the form of Mahavishnu and then he took the Krishna Rupam. The second two lines. Okay, whichever way is fine. Now Arjuna's mind is calm now. Arjuna has calmed down. He is now because he saw, because we will read the verse and then we will see. Arjuna Uvacha Drishtvedam Manusham Rupam Tava Saumyam Janardana Idanim Asmi Samvrittaha Sachetah Prakritim Gataha. Janardana Krishna, Tava Saumyam Idam Manusham Rupam Drishtva. Tava Saumyam Idam Manusham Rupam Drishtva. Hey Krishna, after seeing your gentle Manishya Rupam, Manusham Rupam, Manishya Rupam, Drishtva, after seeing this, Idam, this, because that means already Bhagavan has taken the form of Krishna, back to normal. Okay, so the vision of Vishwarupam is over. So he came back to as Krishna. He showed what is the real Swarupam of Bhagavan, and Arjuna was thrilled to see in the beginning, and then slowly as he saw the creation he was so happy, and then as he saw the destruction etc., the pralayam etc., he got really scared, and he said that and also he prostrated, he did danda namaskaram to Bhagavan. His ego is completely vanished, right? Arjuna's ego is completely gone, and he said that I am getting scared, Krishna, now please take to the divine form, and Bhagavan took the divine form, and then he came to the normal Manusham Rupam. That Drishtva Idanim Janardana Tava Saumyam Idam Manusham Rupam Drishtva Idanim Sachetaha. I am now, my mind is calm. Now I am at peace. I am peace. Prakritim Gataha Samvritaha Asmi. I have come to the natural state. I have come to normalcy. I have become calm, and my mind is now quiet. This is what Arjuna said. See, every individual's life is full of karma vasana only. Everyone is born here with certain karma vasanas. I have to do this, I have to do that. If I don't get this, I will be unhappy. Right? I have to do, because with certain agenda every jiva has come to this world. That jiva will proceed in that direction only. Okay, in that direction only the jiva proceeds, and in that journey the jiva undergoes happiness and sorrow. These ups and downs will be there in life, right? And one point of time will come when this unbearable, the sorrows, the sufferings becomes unbearable, and that jiva tries to find what is the truth. Then that person understands, that jiva understands that this is all because of my karma vasana. What is the karma vasana's root cause? Avidya, ignorance. Avidya, kama, karma. Avidya, kama, karma. Avidya, my ignorance. I didn't know that my true nature is Purnam. I did not know that my true nature is Ananda. I didn't know that my true nature is Sat. Okay, so this wrong identity of self which led to karma, right, and that led to that led to kama, desire, because I am apurnam. That led to kama, desire and desire to get this and that, and it leads to karma. So avidya leads to kama, desires lead to karma. This is the process of natural, and when one undergoes a lot of suffering, he understands that my problem is avidya, and this individual starts to get rid of this karma vasana. He tries to get rid of this karma vasana. That can be done only by performing karma as a yoga. This is what Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said, that you have to remove the thorn by using another thorn only. Mullal edukanam. You have to remove the kata by using another one, right? You have to remove it by another thorn. So you, by performing that karma only, you can get rid of the karma vasana. But how to perform that karma? You have to do it as a yogam, karma yogam. That means not getting attached to the karma phala. Not getting attached to any karma phala will be an object. So will be a material only. So not getting attached to the material, you perform the karma, that is karma yoga. And this karma vasana is the bondage. That when we call that bondage is the karma vasana only. And when all the bondage is broken free, that is realizing the truth. When all the bondage, all the attachments, sometimes we are attached to money, sometimes we are attached to some relations, sometimes we are not attached to this, but we are attached to some power. The name and fame, power, a position, etc. So when we understand, how do we understand this? Where our attachment lies? Do meditation, you can know it. When we do meditation, we will come to know where are our attachments lie, where are our bondage lies. So that through proper jnanam, through atma jnanam, right? Atma jnana, my true nature is Ananda. I don't need this for my Ananda. By through proper study of Vedanta, we will come to know that these things are not important. My Rupam is Ananda. I have to dwell on only Atma. Atma vasher vidheyatma prasadam adhigachyati. Right? So one who is always dwelling on Bhagavan, slowly, shanaihi uparameda, slowly reach the state of equanimity of the mind. So in this process, whatever experiences happens in this path or visions, whatever experiences that we get, right? Suppose somebody is Ishta Devata Upasana, then that Ishta Devata will come in front of that sadhaka. But that is also a vision which comes and which goes. Right? That also which comes. Even Vishwarupa also, it's a high level, it's a highly spiritual experience. There is no doubt about it. But that also comes and goes. Right? The Kundalini Prana Prasaram or the Nirvikalpa Samadhi that people call, that also comes and goes. But ultimately the person after that coming out of that Samadhi have to enter into the Vyavaharam, in transaction. So that time Vikshepa will be there. Vikshepa means the movement of the mind. Okay, so when that comes, again we have to apply whatever we have seen, whatever we have see, like Vishwarupam, whatever Arjuna has seen. Oh, my God, this is everything is Bhagavan only, right? That will help in the practice, right? When we are in Vyavaharam, that practice will continue, and slowly the Vasana will drop off or will get erased. Slowly it will get erased. So the point is, all these visions, there may be other sorts of visions also. It is called Anahata Dhvani. Anahata Dhvani is one who is in this path of meditation, etc. They will see lights, some lightnings will appear, right? And some sound will come, some will feel some fragrance, etc. All these are all very good symbols. They are the symbols which tells us that Bhagavan is telling us that you are in the right path. Okay, so they are called Anahata Dhvani. Ahata means the actual sound that you hear with your ear, that is Ahatam. Anahata means which is not there but you feel, you really experience it. Okay, so they also come and go. They are, you can call, various siddhis also might come. Many siddhis will come in this path, yoga siddhis. But nobody should misidentify it, misinterpret it as, oh, I have reached there. No. So they come, let them come and go. They come and go. Okay, so the point is, these visions, including the Vishwarupam, also comes and goes. So in the case of Arjuna saw this Vishwarupam with the help of Bhagavan's Yoga Shakti. So there may be others without any guru's interference, they can attain this Vishwarupa Darshanam, but that time also the Vishwarupa Darshanam, that also will come and go, but it will help in their journey. It will help very strongly, because that itself is a very highly spiritual plane. Okay, that also that helps a lot in the path of spirituality and will lead to Sahaja Samadhi. Sahaja Samadhi is undisturbed mind, peace or Shanti at all times. Okay, coming back to this. So Drishtvedam Manusham Rupam, by seeing this Manusham Rupam, Arjuna became calm, Arjuna became quiet, right? See, one who is not totally ready for the such visions will get really scared. Because the renunciation has to be very gradual. Overnight, nobody can become a sadhu. Overnight renunciation will not happen. Renunciation has to happen slowly. Overnight, this is like you have to drop off everything. That is the fear. When Arjuna saw that everything is going to lose, I will lose everything, right? That is the fear that arose in Arjuna. But when he saw back in his own place and he saw Krishna, Parthasarathi, his mind became calm, right? Then slowly and steadily Arjuna will progress into the self-realization in due course, right? See, there is a story that in Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's life, there was a manager called Mathur Babu. Mathur Babu, who was the manager of the Dakshineshwar temple. So he requested Bhagavan to show him the Divine Mother. He wanted to see Divine Mother. So Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa avoided. He said that you will see in the right time, and then the time comes you will be able to see. Don't be in a hurry, etc. He said, but he was impatient, and Madhur Babu pleaded again and again. Every time he sees him, he says that ultimately Ramakrishna Paramahamsa prayed to mother, divine mother, that he should see the vision of you. And Madhur Babu had the vision of divine mother. He started crying, he became in ecstasy, he started crying, etc. For 3-4 days this continued. In the meantime, this Madhur Babu had a business and all. So that started going down. It started getting affected, etc. He started have loss, etc. Then Madhur Babu told him, please take away this vision of divine mother. Then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said, I told you, you are not ready yet. You are not ready yet, because there are still a lot of karma vasana in you. It will take its own time. So he removed the vision of divine mother, and then he came back to normal, and Madhur Babu was at peace. Okay, so the such same thing happened with Arjuna also. So when he came back to normal, Krishna also took the normal form, and he was happy, and Krishna became his Sarathi also. And Krishna was with two hands and normal. He was calm and composed, and the beautiful Krishna, the Saumya, in the Saumya Rupam, earlier verse explained, no, here only, Tava Saumyam idam Manusham Rupam. That Saumyam Shantam Krishna he saw, and Arjuna became calm. That is what Arjuna said. Drishtvedam Manusham Rupam Tava Saumyam Janardana Idani Masmi Samvrittaha Sajeta Prakritim Gataha. That is natural state. He came back to the normal world. Okay, from 52nd verse we will continue next week. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat. Brahmarpanamastu.